everyone, it's James.
And Stephanie.
And we're here with our review of the 2015 Serenity.
We caught up with this one at the Pomona RV show this fall, and if you're not familiar with leisure travel vans, the Serenity is the top of their line, don't you think?
It's the nicest one they make, it really is. So I'm going to get started right away with, this is an option, but it's an option you want. These are actual Alcoa aluminum wheels, front and back, instead of wheel simulators.
Wheel simulators. Didn't you try to buy those for ours?
I did. And we had to get rid of them because they were rubbing against the valve stem, and we don't have any of that kind of problem here with the actual aluminum wheels.
Oh, okay.
So that's an option you want.
Okay.
Moving further down the rig, that's the exhaust for the heater. Notice the curved door. It's all curved.
Yeah.
You saw in our factory tour, how we make that stuff. So now here, I'm just showing a very large storage compartment.
Okay, and there's another one.
Yeah, now this one, though, is underneath the bed.
Oh, so you wouldn't want to put, like, the sewer hose there or the grill, anything smelly or...
Yeah, clean stuff only for that one. Okay. And another large, sturdy storage compartment.
All carpeted, nice.
Yeah, and the doors open down, so you don't have to worry about them banging you in the head. Okay. Always a good thing. Ooh, arm waving. You hate that.
Your Vanna White.
Yeah, so that's the vents for the fridge and an exterior power outlet. Look, they've got a new logo.
Yeah.
For 2015. And here I am showing this large rear storage compartment. There's something really interesting in here I want to show you.
Okay, what's that? What are we looking at?
Well, let's see. I'm looking up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So if you look in there, there's actually access to some of the internals on the RV, like some of the plumbing for the shower.
Okay.
And you saw the water heater there. It's not great access, but you could get there if you really needed to get there.
Access for the shower. Only you would find that and be
it's
excited
important.
About that.
Why wouldn't I be?
Yes.
All right, so now here's the service module.
Okay.
Pretty standard stuff, exterior shower, propane, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
There's one thing I thought was a little odd about this.
What's that?
See the city water there on the left?
Yeah.
Well, there's no hole, so like when you're hooked up to city water, you're going to have to leave this thing kind of open.
I see what you. So the whole compartment has to stay open.
Yeah, unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible.
All right. Oh, here's the batteries.
Yeah. Now the batteries, as we all know, they're very, very heavy, and so they put them on this slide-out tray, which I thought was a very nice touch. It's a very heavy-duty tray, and if I were to get one of these, I'd probably ask for a second tray that I would put in a compartment of my choosing.
Of course you would.
For more battery power.
Must have lots of battery.
Generator, 3600 propane. I believe diesel's an option as well. Tankless water heater.
All right, and it's right below the window, though. And
so you don't want to run the hot water while you've got that window open.
Okay.
Shore
that's
power.
interesting. Yeah, the plug's closer up.
Yeah, usually it's a little further back, so just be aware that it's up there. Okay. Another storage compartment. This one actually goes back around towards the front.
Wow, there's quite a few compartments on this
There's
one.
a lot of exterior storage here.
Okay.
And that's, I think, going to do it for the outside. So let's take it around and show you the inside.
All right.
There's that curved door again.
Yeah.
Motorized step. I don't think we caught that coming out, but it does motor on out when you open the door.
And the interior is all done in this 2015 is their 50th anniversary package.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's this shiny cream color cabinetry.
And the dark wood, I think they call it an espresso.
Cherry cabinetry. It's very lovely.
So here we are in the back. You're showing us some compartments, and they really do slam and whatnot.
Right, just like Dean does in the videos. They're very nice. I just love the modern, sleek look of this.
Yeah. And they go across the back, but it's obvious that you...
Yeah. Don't open them at the same time, but I don't think we really have to tell you that. You can figure that out on your own.
Oh, so for 2015, notice up above, right, in the Serenity, they used to have a thing that would... MCD shades.
Oh, yes.
They used to have something that came down out of the ceiling that was part of the air conditioner. They've done away with that. I think they did away with that in 2014.
I don't remember that, but interesting. Okay.
Yeah. This is a room divider.
And that's nice. I like that.
When I'm getting ready for a bike race, you could sleep in the back.
Yes.
Although it's probably not soundproof. But
right, still.
So here's a wardrobe cabinet towards the back.
Okay.
Very large, a lot of drawers. So
sorry. I was just going to say they are completely pull-out drawers.
Right. That's what they mean by full extension. It means you can actually get to the very back of the drawer with the drawer pulled out. Right. Really cool curved door, kind of a pocket door sort of feel to it to get into the bathroom.
All right. And into the shower, checking it out. We always like to check out size, make sure we can actually shower in them. And this one was good.
I don't have hair, but you can wash your hair.
Yeah. Plenty of height, too. You can see how tall it is in there.
Because you're 5'5".
I'm 5'6". Constant argument.
That's okay. I get into the shower in a minute, and I'm 5'10".
Now, there's the Korean countertop, part of the 50th anniversary package, that light color.
And this, I'm starting to really like these doors.
Yeah, me too. I like them,
They
too.
roll up so they won't rattle like maybe a glass door would.
And they're super lightweight. So.
And it's not like a curtain that's going to be flopping around getting into stuff. Now, here I am. Boom. Yeah. Shower floor does not flex. This is something we always check for.
Yep.
And there's a little compartment there for...
your toiletries.
Girl
James.
stuff.
Yes, girl stuff.
Okay. Light in the shower. Pretty cool. And there's a good amount of height. So I'm, like I said, 5'10", and I got a hand in horse measurement. I have a hand.
Well, you're in your shoes, too.
Yeah.
So. Now, what is this?
This is a waterless trap. It is so cool. There's no water in it, like a little drip thing that you would see.
Huh?
There's no, so you don't have to worry about it freezing. You don't have to worry about the water evaporating if you leave the RV sitting for a while. It's awesome.
Awesome.
And regular standard braided lines hooking up the faucet there.
Okay.
That's cool because if something happens, you can just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and grab another one.
Fix it yourself. Okay.
Right.
Good.
So, and the waterless trap is something you're going to see throughout this coach. I'm a
and
big
that's
fan.
unusual for RVs?
A lot of them. We don't have it.
Okay. Well, nice.
All right. Thetford toilet.
Yep. China toilet.
With the hand sprayer.
Yep.
And let's see.
There was a cabinet. Yep. Another storage cabinet right there with that curved look.
And a towel rack. And a fairly long mirror in front of the in front of the vanity. There's there's a powered vent in the bathroom as well.
Yep.
All right. So moving further forward. Here you are. You're working the power sofa now.
Yeah, it was easy. You push a button and the whole thing just pops up into a bed like nothing. So
yeah, how big is the bed?
Oh, it was like 54
by 80 or something.
Yeah.
And the power sofa, that's an option. They also make it with a standard corner bed, which is a traditional floor plan.
I kind of think that's what we would do, but it's always a personal preference.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Again.
So if you've ever followed any of our videos before, you know that I have a microscopic fridge in our RV.
It is so not.
It's about 20 times smaller than this one.
It is about.
It's about the size of that.
No.
It's about the size of that freezer.
It's 2 cubic
so
feet.
I like big fridges in these B+ RV.
Stop. Anyway.
One of these days I'm going to wear you down and you're going to put one of those big babies in ours.
Convection microwave, moving on.
Yep.
Step away from the fridge. Pull-out pantry. And there are different heights of shelves. So you can get some taller stuff in that bottom shelf.
Yeah, I liked that. Yeah. And then even more storage. It goes way deep back there in the bottom. So.
And I think we're going to show forward. And there's something I'll show in this cabinet later. It comes up a little later. And then down below, there is a shoe cabinet, which is much better than in the back of the RV where ours is.
Yeah. And okay, so now to the other side.
To the Galley.
2-burner stove.
Yep. Push button ignition, so pretty easy to light.
Yep, there's that nice Korean countertop again. The sink opens up and you've got your cutting board on the other side. Nice deep sink.
Yep.
I liked the faucet.
And let's see, the faucet pulls out. I don't think you show that here, but it's like a pull-out sprayer kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Yeah, it's very functional.
And now, so we see this in the videos all the time. This little, how big was that?
That was 6 quarts.
A 6-quart pail. So now we all know what the size of that is.
That's the size of bag you need to get.
All right, so the pantry cabinets.
One of the things I liked is that brown ledge you see there inside. That's actually a lip that comes up.
Oh, so stuff won't slide out.
Yeah. So it's gonna hold things in place. So that was a nice little feature. And we've got silverware. A silverware
But it's
drawer.
a sliding thing, so it's like a 2-level drawer, right?
Right. So there's space under it too. So another nice feature.
More drawer space, more drawers, more drawers. All these are full extension.
Yep.
There's some pretty clever storage here in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, check this one out.
The reverse curved door, woodworker. I like that.
Yeah. Another pull-out pantry, more heavy duty.
It's got a locking mechanism on it, so it won't come crashing out when you like we had a problem with our drawer.
Yeah, and this one has one too. I hope I'll show it. Okay, yep. So here's that
there's
lock.
Another. Yep. And that would be good for heavy stuff like pans and large things.
Sure, yep.
I may put that in the house, something like that, because I can never get to the stuff underneath the sink in the back. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Another waterless trap.
Oh, waterless traps. We like those now.
Yeah.
Okay,
And here's something else
great.
I'm going to show you up under here in the shoe cabinet. That is your inverter.
Oh, there it is.
It's a 600-watt inverter. It powers both the entertainment center and the outlets in the bedroom, which means you can plug in your phones at night while you're asleep.
Oh, wow.
Another nice little touch. See those switches there?
Yeah.
Now, I've been in some RVs where there'd be just a bunch of wires hanging out the back. No, they cover it up.
Nice.
Yeah, seriously, I have seen RVs where there's just wires hanging out there.
Yeah.
Here's another nice little touch.
Oh, what am I going to do with my sunglasses? Where will I put them? Ah, there's a ledge right over the door.
Perfect
They've thought of
for
everything.
Okay, so now we get a lot of flack from Dean for our comments on the tables, but this one I'm going to say is every bit is just fun to play with as he shows in the video. And we have 5 minutes of footage of me doing this. Actually,
There's a million ways you can configure this table, but that is the way that it would be most out of your way to get up to the front.
It gets that far out of the way to give you a good path back and forth.
That's how much room you get to walk by.
I thought that was perfectly fine.
Yeah, me too. It's acceptable.
There's a good access to some mechanicals. Get your arm out of the way and your head. Underneath the dinette, that is the back of the water heater, the water pump, some winterization switches, that empty-ended hose there you see, that's a pickup for antifreeze.
Oh, okay.
Here's another cabinet with basically all of your electrical connections.
Here's nice. So everything is very accessible.
You don't have to tear apart your rig if something goes wrong.
Yeah, you hope nothing will go wrong, but if it does, at least you're not
They sealed up the openings there, I want to point out. Very well sealed up underneath the floor.
Good job. And another electrical outlet down there.
Yeah. This over here across the way on the dinette, that's the master battery cutoff switch.
Okay.
And the furnace, 2 vents for that, so that's where your heat's going to come in.
Okay.
That's propane heat. I don't remember the BTUs on that, but okay. Now this, if you're planning on using the front bed, it's very ingenious the way it goes together. But as you can see, it takes a bit of doing to get the bed out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't practiced at this, so this is like my first attempt at trying to do this on my own.
Yeah, it's a bit like a little puzzle, and they even have a map. There it is to show
you where the cushions go. So I wouldn't plan on using that front bed as a daily bed.
Right. It would be a lot more work. It's more like ours. Yeah. Our bed is like that in our RV.
The cab is fairly standard Sprinter. Bluetooth controls on the steering wheel for like a phone. And here's something. So here's me driving, and look at my left elbow. You see, it's just kind of sitting on, that's a hard plastic ledge. And this isn't, I'm not picking on Leisure, it's just the way the Sprinter is. There's a hard plastic ledge there.
Yeah.
So if you're considering one of these and you're going to do some long driving, your elbow's going to get sore. You might want a cushion there.
Right, and we actually made a little pad for ours just to keep you in comfort. Okay, so on to the curtains.
Yeah,
privacy curtains.
We've got a blind thing that we use, but we're giving the curtains a fair shake here. We're trying them out.
Yep.
They have magnets. Was it magnets?
Yep, they stuck together with little magnets along the ledge there, and that's how you sealed them up. I did like that they were thin and light. They didn't take up as much room.
The most important thing about the cab of the Sprinter, of course, is can Steph get up and get to the bathroom while we're driving? And the answer is absolutely yes, not a problem.
Not that we recommend such a thing.
Of course not.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Oh no! Here I am going super detailed, checking for rattles.
James's OCD is showing.
Here I am, and now one thermostat, and it's digital, so there's not like a separate one for heating in the AC. Very cool, very nice touch.
All right.
And here I am. By this point, the show had opened, and so I'm showing someone else. I've picked on this on other manufacturers. Again, not a Leisure thing. It's just has to do with this skylight. When you've got the screen there and the skylight open. Let's say now you've got bugs, you've got to now open the screen, let the bugs into your RV in order to close the skylight.
Yeah, and if you're in Searim State Park, this is going to be a nightmare experience. You have to go to our blog to know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so now I'm getting underneath the RV. I'm looking out the back. That is, I believe, the gray tank back there, and then it's a storage. You hear them say that they foam the tanks. This is actually what it looks like. And
we saw that process when we were up at the factory tour.
Freshwater tank there.
Oh, okay. So it's not a Four Season.
No, it's not a Four Season. The freshwater tank is on the outside. They don't market it as a Four Season.
But it is foamed and insulated nicely.
That's the black tank. That also helps protect them from damage and keeps down on noise.
Yeah.
But if you're going to put heating pads on there, you might want to have them do that before they foam it.
Ooh, good thinking.
Because you
Yeah, otherwise I'll have to scrape the foam off to get the pads on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, what's this?
It's a fresh water line, and I'm showing some of the suspension there. There's a third leaf, so heavy-duty suspension package on there.
Okay, good.
There's a good-sized sway bar on there as well. There's a propane regulator right up there.
Okay, and what's this?
That is another waterless trap for the shower.
Oh, yay, waterless traps. It's so exciting to come across
Stabilizer jacks, that's another option.
All right, cool. And those are electric, right? They just go up and down with
Yep,
switch.
yep. And here's the macerator pump, which is another option. And I kind of had trouble figuring out, it just bayonets on and off. But if you're going to use the macerator, I had trouble figuring out how to get it to work. So I had to call Dean over to show me. And that's pretty much going to do it for the 2015 Serenity.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right, see you later. Bye.